This video is a case study detailing a recent planning appeal in the Sheffield City Council area for a two-storey side extension and a single-storey rear extension to a semi-detached house that we undertook for a client recently. This planning application was originally validated by Sheffield City Council on the 8th of April and refused on the 23rd of August for a two-storey side extension and a single-storey rear extension to a semi-detached house. This planning appeal was classed as a householder appeal, and as such the appellant had 12 weeks from the refusal date to appeal to the Planning Inspectorate. We always recommend leaving at least a whole clear month from instruction to appeal deadline in case additional investigations are needed, but the more time available, the better it is. The refusal reasons given by Sheffield City Council were that the local authority considered that the proposed two-storey side extension would be overbearing in relation to the adjoining residential property due to its separation distance, and it would therefore result in an unacceptable effect on the living conditions of the occupiers of the adjoining property. As such, the development would be contrary to policies H14 of the Unitary Development Plan, Guideline 5 of the Supplementary Planning Guidance on the Designing House Extensions, and paragraph 130 of the National Planning Policy Framework. These refusal reasons do seem harsh if you're not used to reading local authority decision notices, and many would at this point give up. In fact, many people do give up at this stage and do not go to appeal. But honestly, refusal reasons like these are perfectly normal, and in a case like this, it's nothing unusual. For this appeal, we produced a 20-page detailed appeal statement, working our way through the delegated officer's report and decision notice, dismantling their objections and the reasons Sheffield City Council used to refuse this application, providing a comprehensive and robust argument, bringing national and local policies into play, and detailing reasons as to why the findings were wrong and in fact this development was perfectly acceptable. Additionally, we completed a detailed amount of research to find very similar cases that the Planning Inspectorate had previously granted, and we looked to use these cases to support our argument as best possible. As this appeal was a householder appeal, the local authority, which in this case was Sheffield City Council, did not have the right to respond to our appeal statement. This case, like the vast majority of similar cases, was dealt with by way of written representation, and as such, it's paramount that the argument is very comprehensive and robust, as there is no second chance to respond. The inspector visited the site on the 10th of January and issued the appeal decision on the 8th of March in a multi-page appeal decision report. The good news was that the appeal was upheld and the permission granted. Our approach for producing appeal documents that go into great detail to work through the refusal reasons, officers' reports and policies in detail, and to supply supporting cases where the inspector had granted similar appeals was invaluable. This gives the client their best chance of success. Admittedly, it does take longer to produce and increases costs slightly by going into that level of detail, but it is that attention to detail that is absolutely paramount. As an organisation, Hill Planning is one of the leading appeal specialists, with both a dedicated in-house planning and legal teams, whose job it is to win your case. Both these skill sets are invaluable to produce a robust and compelling case to gain a win. You won't find many organisations in our industry that have both these skill sets, a planning and a legal team, and it is most definitely a major reason why we have the success rate we do. Without appealing your planning refusal, you cannot gain the permission you're seeking. Your appeal will go to the Planning Inspectorate. They're a government-based organisation that's appointed by the Secretary of State to handle all types of planning appeals. Based out of Bristol and covering England and Wales, the Planning Inspectorate gives you a chance of success to gain that permission that you are seeking, and taking the decision process away from your local authority's planning officer. You'll find a host of videos about various types of planning appeals and the services we offer on our website. If you'd like a free no obligation consultation with myself or a member of our team, please give us a call on 01743 369 911, or alternatively email us on appeals@planninginspectorate.co.uk. planningappealsuk.com and give your appeal its best chance of success. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.